What's up, guys? Welcome back to season 3, episode 3. Today we have another great person here with us. So let me tell you a little bit about her. She is a pop-up coordinator. She has overcome so many obstacles so far. So she also has over 2,000 followers on Facebook, 700 on Instagram, and that's just the start, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you're starting all this right now.
Yes.
Some people might call you the Enchilado Queen. You never know.
I know.
Right? Here she is, Erin Evins.
Hey guys, nice to meet everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, how you been? How is everything?
It's going. It's busy. Running around like my head's cut off, Just trying to get everything done, making sure I'm not leaving anything out,
Right.
Yeah.
You getting orders here and there, and you're
yeah.
okay.
And it's Halloween, so party trays are $25 right now.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, so those are taking off,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody's getting their party trays in because everybody's having parties. So, I mean, those I'm just cranking out like crazy. So every order that comes in, it's 5 candies that I gotta make,
Oh yeah, it's a party tray of
5.
Yeah. And I noticed you also brought us a little treat for us, and it's so awesome. Thank you so much. Last time I think we met with Eddie some time ago, actually a year ago I think. And we bought some candy, and it was so good.
Yeah.
I think she finished it.
That
my
was
wife finished
my
it.
first pop-up event was,
was
with
it?
Eddie.
That was
you guys were there.
That was. I was gonna ask you, what was your pop-up?
Yeah, that was my first pop-up. So
Interesting.
it'll be 2 years. In
Oh, it's been 2
December,
years?
it'll be 2 years
Oh.
because that was my first one.
Yeah.
But like my first biggest one was in February
Of this year.
of what just happened.
Okay.
In February.
So
Yeah.
let's go for that one then. Let's talk about your first pop-up.
Yeah.
Right, the biggest one in February. How was it? How was your experience? What
Oh
was
my
the
God.
obstacles that you had to overcome?
It was so scary. I walked in there and I had like nothing. I had like one sign that had like my name on it.
Mhm.
And then
But you already had the sign. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
But you already had the sign.
I
Where is
had
it
that.
at? This one.
Right.
That's okay.
I had just that
Is that
with
in the table?
a win this
Uh-huh.
and my candies.
Okay.
And my tablecloth was like Valentine's Day themed.
Yeah.
And that's all I had. And so all the other vendors that were there, they had signs to be paid with. They had like business cards. They had everything. And I had just like nothing.
Nothing.
No.
But I think
I
that's
didn't
how
even
you
have
start.
bags.
Yeah. Oh, like
to
what are you
put
talking? Oh, like
stuff
to
in
put bags.
bags.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like nothing.
They were
I was
asking
just
like, hey, do you have a bag? I'm like, oh.
So it was like a really huge learning process.
Mhm.
But, like you walked in there and you were able to see like, okay, I need this for that event. Okay. And you just get better and better at the events.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like, it's just like a startup of everything else. You don't know the beginnings, right? So little by little, you'll like, okay, well, next time I need this. Next time I need that. It's just like my channel. I was like, oh, next time I'm going to do this. And I tweak it. I'll be like, oh, you know what? I can do better
Right.
next time.
It's like you learn each time.
You learn.
You
It's a
learn
learning
from your
process.
mistakes too. Like a lot of things that you did that you're like, oh, okay, next time I won't do that because
Exactly.
I learned that it wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but the last podcast, there was something wrong with the audio. So I make sure that today it was
The
perfect.
audio's
I
good.
told my wife, like, hey,
Sit here
let's
and
do
talk
this
to
a couple
me.
times. Even last time we did a podcast, we're like, let's do this again and again. Because I was like, can't believe this happened again. I just didn't want it to happen.
Yeah.
Not just to you, but, future guest. So that's a plus.
Right, because you sit here and you work, you work hard for this.
Yeah.
And then to have something go wrong, you're just like,
Exactly.
well, that was a whole hour.
People are nice. They haven't said anything, but I know myself. Like, that's not perfect. Like, that's not crisp.
You're a
like,
perfectionist.
not really, but I mean, if I'm putting a product out there,
right.
you want it to be as much as the best that you can do. And be.
Right.
Right.
That's how I feel about my candy. Like I tweak it. I'm like, could I make something different?
Mm-hmm.
Can I make it hotter? Let's make it hotter and then see what people think.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask you, why spicy candy though? Why not spicy jerky, spicy wings, spicy like a spicy sauce only, and like just sell it out, you know.
I know. I mean, I like candy and I love chamoy.
Yeah.
But I liked chamoy on my ice cream. Like my
whoa, time off,
Yeah.
flag over plate.
Yeah,
Ice cream?
on ice
Have you ever
cream.
had that?
like yes.
Well, that's
or-
mangonilla. Okay, you said ice cream. I thought vanilla and chamoy.
No, like lime,
Lime.
you know, ice cream or like
Yeah.
mango or, I mean, I put it over, you know, the one that's chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. It's the combo.
But see, now you lost
So
me
on
'cause you said
chamoy, right?
chocolate.
Yeah, just try it. Like you can't knock it until you try it.
I don't know. We'll
But
try
that's what it.
We'll
That's
see.
how it started. And then I was
Okay,
like,
okay.
you know, like I was on TikTok all the time.
Yeah.
And I saw people putting it on candy.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, you know,
Why not?
why not?
Yeah.
But the chamoy, it was just like not flavorful. Like there just needed
Mhm.
to be more flavor in the
It's a
chamoy.
little
You
stale.
know?
And you're like,
Yeah.
I need
So that's when I
seasoning.
like tweaked the whole chamoy
Okay.
and made my own sauce. You know.
And
And then, you know, it's all out there. Like Pika Pika does it, you know.
I was gonna tell you have other competitors.
Yeah,
out
I mean
there.
it's everywhere. And I mean
Mhm.
Pika Pika is really good, but sometimes it would be way too hot for me.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, what about the people
That
that
enjoy the candy,
Yeah, that-
but it's not
it's
too
too spicy? Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
you know, there's people that have taste buds like me that like
Yeah.
it more sweeter, you know.
Mhm. So you
So-
made your own sauce to make sure that it's not too spicy but flavorful.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
Have you ever tried any other, variety of candy that's spicy also besides Pika Pika?
Yeah, I've tried like, you know, all the local small businesses like
Yeah.
around here, especially when we do the pop-up events. You know, we have a lot of people that sell the chamoy candies too. So
Mhm.
I've had a lot of chamoys and they're amazing. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
there's a lot of good chamoys out there. You know,
Mhm.
everybody's onto
Do you
some
guys
really good.
compare? Sorry. When you do the pop-ups, like you said, do you guys compare candy and like your competitor comes by? I'm like, hey, let me buy one and let me see what they taste. And do you do the same? Because I would be like, let me see what
Yeah.
they taste and let me try my candy. And be like, you know what? I think my candy's still good.
Right. Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't want to answer
would-
that like directly.
I mean, why not? It's like,
But
hey, I'm gonna watch.
I
a
do
movie
try
here
other
in this
people's
theater,
and then I'm
watch-
like-
do the other one.
You know, mine, okay, you know,
Yeah.
either mine's good or okay, this is what I can change because ooh, I liked what they did. So I'm like, ooh, they added this to it, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
I taste a little bit something in there that I, you know, like I'm like, oh, Valentina's powder. Okay,
Okay.
they added that, so I'm gonna go add that to mine
Mhm.
because I liked the way that tasted, you know.
Okay.
But it's like I pinned down the flavor of my candy,
Mm-hmm.
like how I love the way it tastes.
Yeah.
So it's like I won't change that, you know. So it's
Okay.
like when I taste all these other candies out there, I'm like, this is lack thereof. Like they should, you know.
Now,
But
do
it's
you
like,
wa-
I don't wanna guide them in the
Exactly.
right direction
I was gonna
because
say that.
then I could potentially be losing
Yeah.
my customers.
That is true, but don't you want to be like a win-win situation? Like they're winning,
Yeah,
you're
but
winning.
you have to put in the work and you got to figure it out.
Yeah.
I was up all nights trying to get the flavor and listen to the customers, you know. Customer feedback is the most important feedback.
What
you
is
know,
the worst comment
that
people
I've
have
gotten?
said? Yeah, you
I
got
know,
it.
right? Like it's too sour.
It's too sour.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was the first.
That's what
the first
affected
ones?
me the most. And I
Okay.
was like, what? Like, it's too sour.
Yeah.
Like,
For me, the ones that are really sour is when I try the chamoy. You know, I know the bottle of chamoy like this.
mhm.
That one's like a little bitter.
Yeah.
You know. I tried other ones. My wife buys. I wish
Oh my God, there's so
I don't
many
know.
chamoys out there.
There's so many
like
chamoys that we
the
try.
Miguel one.
Miguelito. No,
Mhm.
Miguel. Which one is it? The one we buy in Wisconsin. It's thick. It was for like
I
a
use
beer.
a ton of different
Yeah.
chamoys.
It's just like that one's so good. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
it's
so
good.
if you put in the work and then, you know, you'll get it.
Yeah.
But if you're just sitting there like asking for the answers,
yeah,
how are you going to be better,
Mm.
you know?
that's true.
So it's like, you know, listen to your customer feedback. I give out a lot of samples too. Like I
Mhm.
would give like samples to anybody and be like, hey, you know, like this is what I make. Try it. You know, tell me what you don't like and what you do like.
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of how I started. And I would listen to that. I would take that and then be like, okay, it's too sweet. So let me take out, you know, the sweetness, or let me add more spice to it that balances out the sweetness, you know, because I ain't no chef. I didn't go. I don't know.
Right, I mean, when you're trying to create
ingredients.
something, it's trial and error.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
you
a
know,
trial and
grandma's
error.
recipe. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know. Let's make it like that.
Oh, when I started cooking just for myself, I'm like, I'm gonna add some salt, some pepper, and then I don't know where I come. Let me put paprika or whatever I had in the kitchen. And little by little, I got better, depending on the food, right?
Yeah.
But you know, it's just a try and error.
Exactly.
So you gotta try it, guys.
You gotta put in the work.
Put in the work.
And do the research.
She's not gonna tell you the secrets.
I'm not. And a lot of people would come to me and be like, oh, you know, what should I do about my prices? What should I do about this? Or, you know, and
I think prices you can discuss, maybe, right? I mean, at the same time,
but it's like,
they're looking at the prices that you're putting out.
Right.
So.
Go do your research. Like, look up Pika Pika, see what they sell. Look up your local dulce enchilado maker and see what they sell it for.
Yeah.
And, you know, come up. This is your business.
Yeah.
You know, you get to create your own everything.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you want to charge more for gushers, charge more for gushers.
Yeah.
You know,
How much do you charge for your gushers? Like this.
That's
like this?
a $10 for like
$10
a little
with the gushers
container.
also, or just any candy.
Any candy.
This size.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just go by my size. So
Right,
the
right.
16 ounce is 15. The little one is 10. And then the party trays are 30, but I do like the on sales and I do it for 25.
Okay.
And that's 5 different
actually,
candies.
That's not too bad. That's a good pricing, I think.
I mean, it's
For depending, you know, on all this.
a lot of candy.
There's a lot of candy. I mean, when you buy a bag, either from like a dollar store, you don't need the
I
whole
know.
thing, right?
No.
Like M&Ms, just a little munching,
Right.
just save them.
So it's
So.
like this with the sauce on it. It's like you're going to kind of pace yourself because you don't want to get a stomach ache, you know, because
That's
you're
true.
eating.
But me Latino, I'll eat, you know, a little more spiciness. I don't care about it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get an upset stomach. Pepto-Bismol is there to help me out.
My wife's there to guide me. Take care of the kids.
Like, take care of the kids.
I ate
Well,
too much.
now that I asked about this, I just came up with another question. Chocolate, M&Ms, Butterfingers, Snickers. Have you ever tried something like that?
I
You said
haven't.
ice cream.
Yeah, I have not tried chocolate.
I mean, I'll give you a challenge
done
right now.
peanuts.
Well, let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, I will. I'll do it.
You were like, nope. Sorry, Jesse.
I will do it. I will do it. I did, you know, like peanuts, like those Japanese peanuts.
Okay.
Those are really good, especially because they're already sweet and spicy.
Yes.
So with the chamoy, oh, they're so good.
Oh, I know. It's the
But
Japanese.
chocolate,
yeah,
nobody has ever challenged me to do chocolate yet.
Chocolate. I'm just thinking about like chocolate. How it has to be a mix. Because
I mean, it's
chocolate.
good with ice cream. So chocolate ice cream and chamoy,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
But I don't know I don't know.
I don't know either.
But like I said, you can't knock it till you try
You
it.
have to
So
try. Maybe the chocolate syrup. You try it with that maybe first, and then I don't know. You figure out. We're gonna let her figure out. She's gonna become the enchilada queen. She's gonna have to figure it out. Okay.
Right.
So in your journey, you know, of doing the pop-ups, what are some obstacles that you overcame, in your first or even now that you're starting to overcome, or you're like, can't believe this is happening to me right now?
Yeah,
think?
I would say like the shutdowns, like getting shut down when you
Okay.
find a good location, and then
And then
being reported on or being called on by Lake County, and
yeah,
you know that really shuts down everything, because you know, not only for yourself but you know for the other businesses, you got to tell them like, hey, the pop-up got shut down,
Yeah.
so you know you got to refund all the money, you got to tell everybody, you know, whatever. So
Sorry,
that was the worst obstacle that we came into, you know, and then that they ended up losing their, you know, facility and stuff.
Oh,
so,
they did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So,
What-
yeah, her fitness was where
Yeah.
they were shut down, not
Oh.
because of the pop-ups. I think they
They have some other
we're gonna
issues.
do other plans with the building itself,
Yeah.
you know, but that's where the pop-ups first were shut down, and that was our perfect location. I mean, we were on Greenwood, we were in Waukegan. I mean, there was a lot of good traffic.
Yeah,
And
coming in and out.
because somebody called, they weren't able to have pop-ups anymore. Like, you had to go through the legal steps instead of just spare the moment. Let's have a pop-up today. Like, let's all meet up, come here, sell our stuff.
But you know, the crazy thing that this is not the first time, right? I mean, a lot of people that are starting the business, even back in the day, starting from your house, even baking, cooking, you know, a lot of people just don't like that, and they just point your finger like, hey, they're cooking something over there illegally, right?
Right.
And they get called and they get shut down. I heard a couple of stories, you know, with the bakeries. But now I think out of that, they got something even better now, because the 2 people that I know got called in. They were selling the cakes, and now they have their own store, you know.
Yeah.
So it takes some time, obviously, but it will push you exactly
to go and get whatever you need to make it legit.
Yep. Yeah.
You know.
So I guess it's good and bad at the same time, because at the moment you're like, I gotta throw everything out.
Exactly.
And I lost a bunch of money, and now I gotta talk to customers.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's like it's pushing you to like, okay, well, we gotta get everything straight.
Our certificates.
Right. Yep.
No, that's definitely true.
So you said that your first pop-up also was with Eddie, right? How was that?
It was really fun.
Okay.
It was so much fun.
Where did you know Eddie from, or? Because we did also a podcast with him.
I know. Oh, I know. I watched it. Where did I meet Eddie? I can't even remember how I met Eddie. That's so bad. I'd have to really think about that. Okay. But we came in contact somehow, and like we were just like besties at like first sight. Like we planned everything. Like he saw a lot, you know, in what I was trying to do, and we were just like a kind of like he was like the marketing side of it, you know.
Yes,
like, hey,
he
you need
is.
to do this.
He's really great with that.
Yeah, he's so good at it, and he's so smart, you know. So, he was planning an event with Aoki, the Sisters Creations.
Yep.
And he was like, I want you and I want her. You guys can come to my store. We're going to do like 2 weekends, and we'll just see. I think it was his first time doing it too.
Yeah. It was his first store, I think, in Round Lake, right?
He did the Round Lake one, but this was the Niles location.
Niles one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
Because he did it with the Grinch, right?
Yeah.
The Round Lake
so
first.
It was that.
Okay.
So they came to the Niles one location, and he invited me out there. And that was like the first pop-up that I ever did.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's when I saw like her sign. She had like all these signs, and Eddie had to print me one in the back real quick with just simple like Zelle and Cash App and my phone number, you know, like I think he put like sweet and spicy candies, you know, like just to get me through the day, like literally. And I mean, it was really busy. That Aoki girl, she, you know, her and her husband, they do them all the time. So she was like, you know, get this and do that. So, you know,
it's great to contribute with other pop-up.
Yeah, and that's what it like, you know, that's what we are about with these pop-ups and stuff is, you know, we want all these small businesses to meet with all these other small businesses and link up with each other, and then be put on like, oh, let me tag this person in these events, you know, because now we all tag each other. When we see events, we're like, tag, you know.
And
so
you
it's
get a
like,
list of them.
Yeah, and then it's like we look at the calendar and we're like, oh my God, like I have an event that day. I double booked that day, and I thought I didn't have an event, but I do. So it's like, you know, you go to these things and you just meet and you venture out to like all these other businesses. So then it's like when you have a party, it's like I got somebody that makes cakes, I got somebody that makes cupcakes, I got somebody that makes shoes,
true.
I got
you
jewelry.
Like, shoot them a message.
I
or
swear,
hey, I need
like
this,
I just
how much, and boom. That is great about the
It's
pop-ups because you
awesome.
meet a lot of people, right? But now you're a coordinator.
Yes.
We're gonna come back, guys, in a little bit because she recently became a coordinator, right? So she's gonna talk to us about how that happened and why it happened. Are you enjoying it? And any obstacles that has happened, right? Okay, guys, we'll be right back. We're back. Okay, Erin. So, Papa coordinator. How did that start? How did that begin? When did this happen? Because I just saw your Instagram. I'm like, this is Papa coordinator.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yes. So, I mean, we've been in the works for a very long time now, since, I want to say like the beginning of summer, putting pop-ups together.
Mm-hmm.
And we've never really understood what we were titled and what our jobs were really
Right.
to be, you know?
Yeah.
So this whole time we're putting flyers together, getting people together, finding locations, driving to locations, finding specific spots to host these events at.
Mm-hmm.
We're literally coordinating an event. So we've been
Makes
working
sense.
with Miguel and the, outreach team, and applying for like grants for like help with these, events and stuff like
Yeah.
that. We have to have some type of title.
Right.
So we're like,
So what do you do for a living? Or
we are
something?
literally pop-up coordinators.
Yeah.
So that's kind of when we're like, okay, on our business profiles, we need to look a little bit more professional, legit.
Yeah.
So, we are pop-up coordinators. I mean, you come to us if you want to host an event or be a part of an event.
Yeah.
You can contact me or, my partner.
Your
so
partner.
it's like, we are pop-up coordinators, so let's be identified by what we are. So then people are like, oh, well, what do you guys do? Now we can at least say, well, we are pop-up coordinators.
What did you used to say before?
Pop-up coordinators, or like we
go to pop-ups?
Yeah, like we coordinate pop-ups, but we wouldn't say coordinate. We would say like we host events.
Okay.
Like we put together events.
Yeah.
And get a bunch of small businesses together.
But you still were like, what is the terminology?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What is the word? What
are we officially called?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because some people are like, so what are you doing YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Or what's,
Yeah,
oh,
like,
you're
are
a
you
YouTuber.
a YouTuber? Or are you a vlogger?
And I'm like, no, I'm a creator.
Yeah.
The reason I'm like, I'm a creator.
There you go. So now you can put on your Instagram, creator, content creator.
Mm-hmm.
You can have like something like
something that
feel
says
more like official.
Yeah, it's official. I like to do that. Be official. But what are some obstacles that to get there? How did you? I think some people helped you out, right?
Yeah, we had just because we ended up losing that location.
Mm-hmm.
We needed to have a location that was 501c3 certified. So like
you memorize all that?
I know, because I'm learning all this stuff that's happening, and like when people call, it's because you can't literally cook on property that's not licensed, because if something was to happen, who's gonna be responsible for it?
They're gonna be
and they could be sued, you could be sued, so you don't want to just deal with any of that. So that's what kind of like led us to to that. And then once we found Miguel, he literally had everything we needed. The indoor outdoor location, he got us certified so we can host events in Waukegan.
So he has like a place, he has a location,
right?
And this location is in Waukegan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what does he do usually? Like, what is his business?
So they're
or like the location. What is the location?
Community outreach of Waukegan. So they're on Washington Street.
Okay.
Right there behind the Michoacana.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like in that little, right in the back of the parking lot. So, it's a Zumba facility. So I know a lot of people know Ivan, which is Zumba, the Zumba guy.
Okay.
So, they be going. Oh my God, their music it's like a club in there. Like it sounds so fun in there.
Interesting. Have you attended one of the Zumba clubs?
No, but I've watched them.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had a meeting, and then we ended up going to look at the location.
Yeah.
And they were in class. So, yeah, but
intense.
So it was kind of like, he had everything we needed. Now if like right now we're trying to get our LLC and get, certified, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm trying to get my food handler's license and all that or whatever. Yeah. So he's got all these connections. He ran for the mayor of Waukegan, I believe.
Oh, really?
So he ran. To say what he does professionally, I don't know what he does.
He's a coordinator.
He just is the man, the guy to go to if you need anything. Okay. So, once we met up with him, I mean, anything we needed,
we were able to
get our hands on.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's great that there's people out there that really truly want to help people to be a success, right?
Right.
You know, they just want to be, success for themselves. They want to help people.
Yeah, because it was
Anybody
like
else.
we had all these small businesses.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't about like me or Maria.
Yeah.
It was about the businesses.
Yes.
So we had like what you asked me earlier, we had to tell all those small businesses that there was no pop-up until we found a location.
Yeah.
You know, so we hurt all those businesses that thought they were going to go out there and make money.
Yeah.
Sometimes this is what
were they okay with that when that happened, or
some were a little upset, which
Right.
have every right to be, but they knew it wasn't our fault because we can't control when Lake County shuts you down, you can get fined.
Yeah.
So would you rather be fined or just take a step back and just do
Yeah.
things the right way?
Yeah.
So we found the location within like a couple hours, so it wasn't even that we had to cancel
that
anything.
same day you
Mhm.
found another location.
Mhm.
So the location that you're in right
Yeah.
now. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the same location that we're in now, we found that like I got shut down
Yeah.
for the pop-up, and
Right
I went
away.
on live and made my whole rant,
Yeah.
and he saw me from my live and reached out to me in my live and was
Interesting.
like, call me because I have good news for you.
So that's what you're saying, like you just don't know who's watching.
Exactly. So sometimes you need to go on Facebook and rant a little bit.
I'm gonna rant there all the time then.
You don't know who's watching your live and listening to you rant. And
I'm gonna do that.
so I ranted, and he, he was like, hey, whatever. So right after the live, I reached out to him, and
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, tell me what's going on. And I'm like, this is it, Miguel. Like, this is the second time,
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, look, I'm blah, blah, blah certified.
Yes.
My door's open. Come take a look. We set up a meeting. We fell in love because, you got not only the inside of the building, but you got that whole parking lot. And it's huge.
Yeah.
So there's so much potential there.
Same
So
pictures.
once the location's known, it's a little bit hidden, but that's
but
where
once
we
you get the
come
word
into
out
play.
there,
Yeah, you got to promote.
Like promotion.
You got to promote. And all those little businesses that we have attending, the
Yeah.
22 businesses we have, every single one of them has to post a flyer. While they're there at the event, they have to walk around, get people to come to the event. It's all about promotion.
There you go.
Marketing.
And marketing. and the easiest thing is just posting on Facebook.
It's not that
Instagram.
hard. You do it all the
it's
time.
Not, exactly. So just don't post your picture.
Yeah.
Post everybody else's,
post it.
Let's take a step back, right? And I want to know if your family is supportive of this. How did your parents or just family in general, right? How are they taking the news that you wanted to do this? So is this your job, or do you work somewhere else?
Yeah. So I have like a full-time job,
Okay.
but that's literally just to put into the business,
Okay.
So I'm just working for the business.
Mm-hmm.
I gave up my like career job,
What was your career job?
customer service.
Okay.
So at home, working from home,
Mm-hmm.
all the insurance benefits.
Oh.
I let it go. Like I
you
just was
took a step and you're like,
it was
up to-
killing me,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That job was mentally draining me. It wasn't good
Mhm.
for me health-wise, So
Yeah. What were you doing?
I
before-
was
you
just
mind
working for customer service for like a cancer research
me? Okay.
place, just taking phone calls and placing orders.
Okay.
But
It was just too
not
much.
to bash them, but they did not care about their people. They just cared about the money coming in,
Mhm.
and they didn't care like what was going on to the people behind the desk. The
Very
one that's
interesting.
actually placing the order, and
Yeah.
the things that they would put all this stuff on us, and then
I do this, and
and then if you didn't succeed in one aspect of what their tasks were, it was like that was their focus. Like you should have met up to this, but not taking into consideration that I answered 75 phone calls and put like 30 orders in, a certain amount of time should have been for that. So it's like when I started just like giving up on my candy because of Leica,
Mhm.
I was like, this isn't what I want. Like I was making so much more money
Yeah.
with my own business. And I was sitting here slaving for people that were so mean to me,
Yeah.
you know? So I was like,
Why would I
nah.
take it? Yeah, like some benefits are nice, but to take
Like my
treatment like that,
insurance,
no.
but I could figure other things out, you know, like it was bad. So once I left that and gave it all up and focused on the business, I really was like, oh my God, I have to crunch at this, because if this doesn't bring in my full income, like, you know,
I need to. You need to go do something else.
yeah, like I need to get
Think of
another
something
job.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, I went and I got a little warehouse job just so that I could kind of like keep money coming in.
Yeah.
As it's just being spent to go out,
Exactly.
you know? And it's worked out so much better, and like mentally, like physically, like so much happier that I did it. So it's like, if I always tell like people, like, if you're thinking about doing something and this is your dream and you know you got it and you can invest in it and it's going to be something, it's like, give up whatever's dragging you down.
Yeah, you got to take a leap of faith and be like, here we go.
It won't be worth it unless you try it. So that's kind of like what I thought. And
but it's a risk it for, like, you know, risk it to, like, for everything.
yeah, and it just like makes you work harder.
Yeah.
You know, in yourself, like you have to believe in yourself. Like, okay, I'm going to go live today and try to sell candy.
Yeah.
You know, and those lives you can make $500-$600. You know, like people are slacking on the lives and selling things off the lives.
I never thought about it like that, you know. Just a little live can make you a little money, or maybe like you say, somebody can be you and be like, reach out, right? But what about your family? What did they say when you quit your job?
They were a little shocked, like, what are you gonna do? You know, I have 2 kids, you know, like I need to keep a roof over their heads, but they're so supportive of me, of the business, of the candy.
Was it when you went to the with Eddie? Was that your dad that went, right?
Yeah, it was my dad.
I noticed that he's been in a couple of pop-ups.
Oh, he's at every single one.
Okay.
Both of them, yeah. All my family comes to my pop-up events.
You want to give them a little shout out?
Like, shout out to my family for always coming to all my events. Even my sister, who works late at night, she comes to my pop-up events and does my makeup.
Look at that.
So they've, you know, really helped me. I mean, they've contributed to the business, whether they got me my tent for my business.
Okay.
So now I have a tent for pop-ups. And because, you know, I'm a single mom, so it's really hard for me to spend all this money, and I needed a tent for that.
For your kids too, and
so for them to come through.
I understand, yeah.
Oh, it was I needed them. I needed it. So, yeah, I mean, to say anything, you know, they're so supportive. Yeah. The whole family is so supportive.
And that's great, because there's other people that are not supportive. Like really, you're gonna leave your job? Well, good luck. I'm not gonna support you. Like, you know, like, you're doing your own.
And if I needed the help, I mean, like, in a heartbeat, I'm sure they would, you know. But I mean, I'm really cranking down, because I, you know, like, I know what I want, and this is gonna be, you know, this is gonna make me retire. You know, this is gonna make my kids live happy. You know, like, this is gonna be.
Well, that's good. I mean, I'm glad that you're succeeding on what you want and you're pushing through, right? Let's talk about your kids. What do they think about this candy?
Oh my God, they love it. They love it. My little guy, he likes the little strawberry Sour Patch Kids. Okay. And so when I'm making them, he'll be like looking at me and like, hey, can I have he'll even come over sometimes, like, with a little container, and maybe put some in the little container, and I'll be like, oh, you know, how do you say no to that cute little face? My oldest, though, I found, I don't know how many times I've found. He hides my Gushers in his drawer in the back. So I've caught Gushers in his drawer. Yeah. And, like, he thinks that I don't know.
Well, a boy?
And I'm like, Jaden, you're sitting here, like, hiding all this candy. Well, you don't give it to me. You don't give it to me, because in the beginning, when I was first making it, I would give it to them a lot. Yeah. You know, like, they were kind of my taste testers. Yeah. You know, like, I'd be like, oh, Jaden, how does this taste? You know, is this too sweet?
Did some of them, too spicy? Spit them out?
Yeah, you know. And my little one, you know, he's very picky, so he would be like, oh, it's not good, So they had a lot of it, but they were very disciplined. So like if I left it out, they would not touch it, like
Right.
except for the whole like taking it and everything. That I don't know how long that's been happening, but now every now and
We
then
got cracked down on him then.
my candy's gone missing. So now I've caught on to that. It's the older one. It's not the little one. So, teenage boy.
Teenage boys. Yeah, we are
I'm
going
gonna
to the
fight 'em.
teenage. Yeah, no, yeah.
But yeah,
Rare.
so obviously the kids love the candy.
Right. What is the favorite one? I'm assuming Gushers.
Jaden's is the Gushers, but
Yeah.
and then the strawberry sour patch ones for the little one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. No, yes, it's hard when you have the kids, right? And you're like, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Just like, use
And
cupcakes.
it's
Can you imagine the
candy.
people that are
Oh,
baking
yeah.
cupcakes or cookies?
Oh my god. Oh, definitely.
Oh my god, I gotta talk to those people. I'm like, hey, how do you deal with them? Okay, guys, we are gonna go into another commercial break, and coming back, we are gonna do a little bit of rapid fire questions.
Ooh.
Okay, and we're also gonna taste a little bit of salud, because I asked you, like, hey, have you tried salud?
I haven't.
So you haven't.
And I
so-
watch him.
Yeah. Oh, you do,
Yeah,
Josh?
I do.
Nice.
I watch La Platica.
You watch the Platica? Nice.
I love them. That's
we're
why
go-
when you guys had salute, I was like, yes.
Yeah, like, let me try it. Okay, so we're gonna try that out. We're gonna do the rapid fire, and maybe we'll talk about a little Platica. All right, guys, we'll be right back. Well, we are back. We're gonna do a little bit of rapid fire. Just first thing that comes up to your mind, just let me know. You can give me an explanation if you want, but it's up to you.
If you want.
Last guest, it was just like she gave me like an explanation for everything, and that's totally fine.
Aw.
Totally fine, Sophia.
It's okay.
But-
That's me. That'd
It's
be
fine with
me.
me. Give me a little.
We just like to
back.
talk.
Yep.
We like to talk.
Here we go. Just a couple questions, and then we're gonna try salute.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. You know what? Why don't we try salute first?
Why don't we drink it while we're doing rapid fire?
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Wifey.
Let me make it real quick. Okay. We're back with our salute.
Salute.
Salute. This is the first time you tried it, so let's see. It's a pineapple and mango.
Oh,
okay?
it's good.
Mhm. I was telling her that we should try this at the beginning of the podcast. But
Yeah,
still
because
it's
now
fun.
we're going to have all this energy.
Energy and
And we're going to be focused.
the thing about this is like it's coconut water, right? So
Ooh,
I mean, and I
good.
don't like coconut water, but this is different.
it's good.
This
It hits different.
It hits different.
It hits
Who says that?
different. I think it's like it's got to be a TikTok thing.
It has to be different. Yeah.
It has to be.
But anyways, we're gonna do the rapid fire. Here we go. The Cubs or the White Sox?
Cubs.
Okay. Why?
That's
Does-
my. I used to be a White Sox fan.
Yeah.
I really did. I was like a mixed. I wasn't really a true fan. That's what they would call you, right?
Yeah.
Not a true fan.
Not a true fan. You just like.
Because I went to the Sox game when they did the no hitter or whatever.
I mean,
You don't
for me, it's
do.
just sports.
You're not in
Sports.
sports. No.
I like sports, but I don't pay attention to like.
yeah, I
details.
love a good Cubs game though.
Okay.
I mean, the Sox. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I just felt a different vibe there than when I was like at Wrigley. I don't know.
Okay.
It's different.
How many games have you attended? Because I noticed that last week we had to
Yes.
reschedule because your son, it was his first
Yeah,
game.
It was his first game.
Nice.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got tickets from the community outreach.
Yeah.
So that was really awesome of them. And yeah, I was able to take him to the first game. He had so much fun. He ate so much food. He ate so much. Like
Nachos, hot dogs.
oh
you
my
name
god,
it,
he had it all. And then we got a hot chocolate delivered to our seat. They
Okay.
deliver
It
the
was-
hot
it was-
chocolate in a nice little souvenir cup. It's super cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Is he a Cubs fan now, or is he just like, I'll go with you?
Yeah,
Let's go. I'm excited.
That's exactly him. Yeah.
Like, okay.
Like,
so what is he into then? Like,
he's into soccer and baseball. You know, he loves baseball, but now he's starting to pick up like football. Now he's into like football.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
You
that's
want him to
a
be
new
a
thing.
football player, or like
I
try
don't
out?
want him to be a football player.
Okay.
I don't like football. I think
Okay.
it's so dangerous.
Yeah. Have you heard all those concussions that has happened?
Yeah.
And, yeah. Even for
So
young
I'm
kids.
okay on that. But I mean, my cousin, he's played football and he's been okay.
All right.
But he's a big guy, and my son's not that big.
Okay.
So I have no problem with him rooting for it and being a Bears fan. He's a Bears fan. But playing wise, I don't want him to play.
You don't want him to play.
Just as much as like I don't want him to do boxing or wrestling. Like no.
Not even boxing. I mean, boxing is a little bit more aggressive, right?
No.
It's on a one-on-one. But wrestling, I think,
I don't
like
wanna
professional
sit there and
wrestling
watch
or
my
like
kid
the
get beat up on.
WWE, because I like WWE wrestling. But are you talking about that or the actual
No, like
wrestling?
actual
wrestling.
Yeah, like actual.
It is actual wrestling, Erin.
Not WWE.
It is actual.
That's
Don't get me started on this. Anyways, here we go. Another question that we have is spicy or sweet?
spicy.
Spicy. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not going because of your enchilados, right?
No,
always.
I not too much spicy.
Okay.
I'm not like a spicy freak, but like a good spice to something
Okay.
is good. Sweet, it's like, oh, that's too sweet.
Yeah. Let me follow it up with that then. If you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, which wing do you get then?
I get teriyaki or like Parmesan garlic.
What? I mean,
Asian
sure.
zing.
You know what? And we never tried
Mild. The mild
Get
is
the hot.
good. Medium's
extra,
good.
maybe extra hot. Which one did we get?
I can't do like that.
Wild.
Oh.
Girl, you gotta hang out with us.
No, my sister could. My
Oh, yeah?
sister definitely could.
Yeah.
And my son, like he'll eat like
He likes it
Takis
spicy.
with no water.
You think
And I'm
Takis is
like,
spicy?
yes,
Really?
Takis over hot Cheetos.
Have you tried the since you mentioned earlier the Valentina by the black tag?
No,
No,
Mm-mm.
that one's the spicy.
those are
one.
no.
So in case you wanna like make them a little more spicy, try out the Valentina. Maybe you can add in there.
Right, and
Maybe.
make them hotter. Ooh,
Make them hotter.
who wants some?
maybe?
Let me know.
Yeah, exactly.
Who wants to be the victim to try it?
I'll try it.
Okay,
All right, let's go. Let's go.
this is good.
Right?
I can't believe I've never had it, and I always see him talk about it.
Yeah, salud. It's a product that I was advocating for some time, and I even got the shirts. They even reached out to us, and I was like, I think they reached out to most of the people that they have, but still, like when you are at that level,
right.
you respond to your followers. It's so nice to hear from them. It's just crazy.
It is. It
It's
feels
so nice.
good, right?
It feels good.
Yeah.
So when they asked me like, "Hey, thank you for following us. We want you to get some product. What would you like?" And I was like, "Wait, what? Is this a joke?" And I gave them what I wanted. Like, this is the product that I got from them.
Okay.
And I was like, "Wow!" And I
They
received
sent it.
They sent it. And I was like, "Shit!" And
Shout
we did a review.
out.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I'm a really advocate for them, and the best success for them.
Yeah.
They're even in Walmart too. Now,
Okay.
So check it out. I think it's just a couple states so far, but they're gonna go national. I bet you they're gonna go national. Okay, next question. Tacos or burgers? What do you think?
I like both.
You like both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I pick both?
It's up to you. Yeah. What's your favorite taco?
Oh, I would love a good steak taco.
Steak taco.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't like onions or cilantro.
Okay, get out of my house right now.
All right, bye.
But what about?
I don't. I've
why?
tried so hard to like cilantro even. Onions, I just don't like the taste.
Okay.
It just tastes so weird to me.
But have you tried them like to grill them?
Oh,
or, like,
yeah.
Saute. Okay.
They
that's
taste
fine.
totally different
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you cook
Oh,
them.
that's true. Okay, I thought you just didn't
when
like
you eat them raw, they taste
Yeah,
very gross.
Yeah.
And then the cilantro, I
You
can't.
just can't.
I just can't.
The smell of it.
I mean,
like
if
the
it's something's
texture, or-
cooked in it, I'm not gonna pick it out and be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know. But if I have the option to be like no cilantro and onions, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay. What about salsa?
know.
Green or red? Or
Green.
not salsa? Okay, green.
Yeah, Definitely green.
Yeah, I
Red's
usually
too hot sometimes.
some places make it too hot.
Yeah.
I know.
But the
this,
green is good.
Yeah, I know this place in Grace Lake. It's called Aztecas Dos.
Oh.
They make like the hottest sauce, and they even warn you
Ooh.
like it's really hot.
They
I was
warn
like,
you.
Yeah, they warn you. Like I was like, I know.
Yeah, then I wouldn't even sign
Yeah.
myself up for that.
But I mean, it's good though. You should try
Because
it.
it's like, if
You
it's
should try it
too
since you're
hot,
the Queen Enchilados.
if it's too
Come
hot,
on.
how do you enjoy it?
Because
You're over there like,
because you drink some more chata.
and you're over there like, your nose is running.
That's the best of it. You're like, your nose is not running.
Me,
just,
I'm
like,
over
wipe
here
it.
like, ooh, this tastes real good. I got all the tastes in there.
I guess you can say that. But you say steak. Have you tried al pastor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love apple.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about lengua?
No.
Tongue? No.
Oh no.
You don't like. You just you
No.
just stick to the basic of. Okay. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Chicken, it really depends, because sometimes like the restaurant's chickens, if
Yeah.
you didn't notice, they're like more on the drier side. Like
Yeah. They just
more like
everything's
they
frozen
kind of
in
taste
the
like raw.
restaurants.
It tastes like
Yeah.
raw. I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
cooked, but it tastes raw. It's weird.
Yeah.
So I just stick to like steak and asada. I mean asada or al pastor.
pastor.
Yeah, like
Okay.
those are my top ones. But I like a torta. Tortas.
Tortas,
Mhm.
chicken or
No,
steak.
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 Yeah.
Have you tried the chicken though?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like
telling you
the
it's super
chicken
raw? For the torta and it's chicken, sometimes I feel like it's raw.
unless it's homemade, then
Oh, yeah.
of course, like
Homemade is way better.
it's over after that.
Of
but-
course. What about the burgers?
Oh,
Cheeseburgers,
I love
hamburgers, bacon,
cheeseburgers.
hamburger. Okay.
I don't like bacon, but cheeseburgers, I love cheeseburgers.
Okay.
Yeah, cheeseburgers are my faves.
Yeah. Do you put pickles, ketchup, mustard,
Yeah.
all that stuff,
Mhm.
the good stuff? Okay.
The mayo.
The mayo, onions.
Hmm. Cooked.
What? Obviously, right?
Not raw.
A week in Disneyland or a week in Mexico?
A week in Mexico.
Mexico? Really? Why? Why
Just
Mexico?
I need to go.
I thought really that you were gonna do Disneyland.
I don't know.
Why Mexico?
I don't know. Wait,
You-
like where in Mexico?
I have
Like,
no clue.
are
I
you
just
talking
put
about
Mexico.
like Cancun?
Let's do Cancun. Something obviously you're
'Cause,
gonna
yeah,
go for like a
I'm gonna go to
vacation for like a
Cancun.
week.
Yeah, I
you
need
know?
to just relax, just lay on the beach with
Okay.
a nice drink in my hand.
Yeah. Do you like the Latin culture? It seems like you do.
Yeah,
Right?
I do.
Yeah.
I think it's so beautiful, and there's just different things that I'm learning, like each and every day, like about Hispanics and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's awesome. I love everybody,
Yeah.
so it's
No hate on
so
anybody.
interesting to see people's lives.
Yeah.
And
you
what
gotta
you
be
guys
open
do.
to anybody.
Yeah.
I think I am. No matter who you are, what you want to be called, religion and ethnicity, whatever.
Yeah, ethnicity, whatever
Ethnicity.
you are. if you got
Bring
food,
it on, I'll be
I'm
open.
there.
Doesn't be hating, okay? Don't be hating.
Yeah, no one likes a good hater.
Exactly. We don't want hate. Chamoy or barbecue sauce?
I'm gonna pick chamoy.
Why? Come on.
I love chamoy. Obviously.
Obviously, that's what I wanted the answer. Obviously.
I'm already picturing this with some chamoy.
Oh, from home. Okay.
Like dip the cup with some chamoy.
I tried it. I
Is it
have
good?
tried it. It's decent. I mean, I think it's because of coconut water.
Okay.
But I think if we had the pineapple and lime, it'll be better.
Mm.
And it's a different flavor. So
Should
Yeah.
try it.
I'll try it when I get
But
it.
definitely chamoy.
Chamoy, okay. Mixed drinks, or are you a beer person? Or you
Mixed
even
drink.
drink? Okay, mixed drink.
Yeah.
Which one is your
Beer
favorite?
is too bloated. I
Yeah.
don't like that feeling.
Okay.
Mixed drinks, I love a good mixed drink, like a tequila sunrise type thing, amaretto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are good. I really don't drink that much. So
No.
I mean,
That's if I drink, but I don't really drink
right.
unless I
right.
go out. I don't really go out.
When you were your kids, are you with your kids? Do you guys do game boards or video games?
Like card games, is that it? Yeah,
It's
like
like a-
we do
yeah,
card games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a card game.
Yeah.
Do you let them play video games? Do they have a console? or
They
anything?
don't.
They
Not at
don't?
my house.
No, never mind.
Not at my house. They don't have
Okay.
a
Why not?
no disrespect. I don't like just them being on their game. It doesn't
It's
help
okay.
that they're on their
Don't worry.
phones,
Don't
you
worry.
know.
Okay. Don't listen to her.
Right? Like we hurt her feelings. I'm so sorry. But I don't want them like these types of games, like I don't care, but like it's the guns for me, like the Call
okay.
of Duty, like, and that's what they
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
play.
yeah.
They want to play Call
Oh.
of Duty, you know, whatever those games are. I hate them.
Yeah.
You know,
I see.
because I hate when they start talking about the guns and then they start acting like they're shooting each other, and just
Well, one of
I don't
my
like
buy
that.
them like a Harry Potter or like a Naruto or fighting.
Yeah,
What about
my
fighting
oldest
ones
is into Naruto,
Yeah.
but I don't have like a console type thing,
Yeah.
and I don't know. We're just so busy that
Sometimes you're not even home. And
yeah, like we're barely even home, and I don't want just another excuse for them to be on the couch not wanting to leave the house.
Yeah.
You know, right now, that's what I'm dealing with. So it's
That's
like,
true
I
because
don't-
winter's coming in, so it's like, what do
Yeah.
we do? And the last question, because I think I know what you're gonna say already, but what would you choose? Your pop-up events or your 9 to 5 job?
my pop-up events, my
Pop-up.
business,
Your business.
my
That's
heart,
true.
my soul.
That's awesome. That's
Yes.
awesome. So you have a next pop-up coming up soon. Can you let them know where it's gonna be at?
Yes. The next pop-up we're gonna have is on Washington Street. So the address is 2751 Washington Street. It's right behind the Zumba place. It's gonna be inside and outside. October 22nd,
October
from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna leave all the details down below in the description, or you guys can reach her in Facebook and
Yeah.
Instagram. Can you give them your handles, please? But
Yes.
everything's gonna be in the description, guys.
Yes, the Facebook is Erin Evins, and then the Instagram is Evins Enchilados 18, 14, 17.
Is that your kids?
Yeah, it's mine, and then the oldest, and then the youngest.
Ah,
Yep.
okay, awesome.
It's our birth dates.
The
like
birth
the
dates,
days.
the days
Yeah,
of it.
like the days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every mom does that.
Isn't it cute?
Every mom does that. Even if it's the year or the month or even both of them. We do. I do it too.
Yes. Everybody that comes out, we thank everybody
Yeah.
that comes out and supports the little small businesses. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Definitely goes, even sharing our stuff or sharing the flyer, reposting, it helps.
It helps out
Thank
a little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
You never know where this is gonna go.
Right?
One of the questions I also had, like, what do you want to do with this? Like, where do you want to take it?
I want to take it as far as it can go.
And where is that?
Maybe I'll end up in a store somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe 2 stores. But maybe 1 store.
One store. Well, let's start with one
Locally.
store. Okay. Locally.
Yep.
Nice.
That would be the dream. So that's definitely what this is building up for, is
Yeah.
to get my own spot. So
Snap. So you're telling me that next time we do this podcast, it's gonna be in your store?
I wish. Let's
No, let's not
Let's
wish.
see.
We're gonna do
see.
it.
Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Awesome. But yeah, and thanks for coming by. Thanks for sharing your life, and hopefully you are helping others. Move on with whatever pop up they have or whatever they're creating.
Yeah.
So, and I'm happy that you're out there and helping other people. Just like if you guys are viewing this, shout out to everybody that's viewing this. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Okay, guys. Well, we'll see you guys next time. And another episode, another guest. Here we go. All right. See you guys later. Bye.